It can't have been that long. It's been almost 4 years?
Hey man, what you watching? Bro? You good? Yeah. I'm just watching a little Instagram Reels, man. Okay. Just let me know if you need anything, alright? It's been 2 days. Did you never leave this room? Okay, first of all, how's that phone not on a charger? Surely it's not because Girisco is too lazy to draw it. And second of all, what Instagram videos could possibly be causing this, man? Well, besides Girisco's Instagram page, link in description, I have a few specific ones I could show you. I'll make a video about them that we can watch together. Since when do you make videos? But alright man, just call me in here when it's done, I guess.
3 days later.
Hey, the video's done. Oh, alright man. I'll be there in a second. Alright, get ready. And I hope you enjoy this one. Oh wow, that's nice production value. Also, since when did you use a projector? Thanks, but listen, I'm about to start narrating. You're probably asking yourself what anime girls, Sanrio, skeletons, and whatever any of this is have in common. If you are a very innocent person, or just didn't have unrestricted internet access as a kid. The point is, anime girls and horror are hand in hand, like Higurashi When They Cry, one of my favorite anime of all time that I really want to make a video on. Other examples include Doki Doki Literature Club, Corpse Party, and many, many other things. I mean, even Sanrio has a creepypasta and a series I'd like to talk about in the future. But this isn't the time for that. It's about this Instagram page called Mugre Quinn. The animations on this page really remind me of 3DS games. They're a mix of comedy, horror, and genuine emotion. Obviously, since I watched every single one, I mean, look at the state of me. I can give you some examples. For horror, we have things like these really disturbing My Little Pony animations that probably would have caused that community to implode in 2011 considering how they reacted to Luna Game, this creepy mirror guy, and this house that sinks into the ground. For sadness, there's themes of rejection, loneliness, and being mistreated. Then for comedy, you have the really odd stuff, like these weird Powerpuff Girls animations or Natsuki from Doki Doki Literature Club throwing up a duck? I mean, sure, why not? I really love this art style in general. It encapsulates the essence of weirdcore, a genre well known for these kinds of images. Also, if you're interested, they're currently offering commissions, at least at the time of me recording this, and I figured I should probably promote that. Couldn't you have just told me that? Oh yeah, I guess I could've. It's not like anyone else is gonna see this. But whatever. I'm about to start talking about the next page anyway, so pay attention. Dude, isn't this just a video of our door? Yeah, okay, never mind. El Coronel Santiago has some of my favorite art on Instagram. I mean, these images invoke an ominous feeling within me. You can't tell me that at least one of these doesn't make the hair on the back of your neck stand up. There's also clear influence from other amazing creators such as Dr. Nowhere and Trevor Henderson, which is apparent even when you go back to the page's earliest posts in April of 2024. Let me be clear, this doesn't take away from the artistry and quality of this person's works either. I could go on and on about how much each of these images truly creep me out. However, instead, I'll focus on one specific character that really got to me. Dogman. No, not that one. This one. I first saw this image late one night as I was lying in bed with all the lights off. As you can imagine, it was a little bit harder for me to fall asleep after that. It kind of gave me the same visceral feeling I had when I first saw Smile Dog as a kid. More specifically, the second form. When I saw that image, it shook me to my core, and though this image didn't exactly do that much, I will admit that I did avoid looking at it for a while afterward, much as I did with Smile Dog. I can always appreciate a work of art that manages to bring that out of me, especially when a lot of stuff just doesn't bother me anymore. What really made me want to present this page to you all, though, wasn't that drawing. No. It was something even more spine-chilling. Dogman has been animated. A boy lies in his bed sleeping, but something rustles him awake. Some weird voice. But where could this voice be coming from? I'd guess if you've been paying attention, you already know.
Wake up, little boy.
Worst of all, it seems that Dogman isn't really a dog at all. April 13th, 2000, 11:45 p.m. The police department received a call from the Johnson family. They said they found their son dead in his bed, torn to pieces, with body parts scattered throughout the room. The whereabouts of the killer are still unknown. We currently only have one other image of the Dogman, the one I showed earlier, so it's not fully known what exactly it is or really why it's doing what it's doing. Editor's note, I did not realize that I didn't show this image already, so yeah, this is the image I'm talking about, my bad. Moreover, why did it choose to present itself as a creepy dog? The strangely humanoid anthropomorphic face it uses as a mask would not be very unassuming to look at and would more than likely still cause quite a negative reaction from most children and people in general. Perhaps its use is to more so freeze them in place with fear? Maybe it prefers to submerge its victims in a sea of terror before it rips them limb from limb? Whatever's going on here, I really hope we get to see more of the Dogman in the future. Man, that page was terrifying. This is really what you spend all your time watching? Oh, come on, the first page wasn't that bad. Oh, by the way, I forgot, I actually got a buddy of mine to feature in this video. Wait, how'd you even manage to find someone to do this in like 2 days? Don't worry about it. Anyway, let's listen to him.
On March 11th, 2018, this image would be uploaded to an Instagram account by the username of Kaz Coyote. The image, for the most part, would fly under the radar, and even now the post only has about 28 likes. The image is of a collage of faces all mixed together, with some pretty heavy blur on the image as well. In the following post, it'd be of a man. Again, the image is still heavily distorted. Now, these two images are really just the start to this account, because for the next 6 years, this account would continue to post these unsettling images, all of them, for the most part, going unseen. That is, until they would begin uploading this footage. The account would begin uploading clips of these heavily distorted tapes of Family Guy. Also in the mix are ones featuring SpongeBob. The posts are incredibly distorted, and you can barely even make out what the original clip from the show was. And for almost a year now, this account has continued to upload these videos with no explanation as to why. And taking a look at all of these videos, there's definitely something off about them. It's also pretty interesting the consistency of these posts as well, as the person has been uploading these things pretty much every other day for 6 years. And as the posts continued to be uploaded, the more disturbing they began to get. In this video, Squidward is asking Mr. Krabs what a Krabby Patty is.
What's a Krabby Patty? What's a Krabby Patty?
And in another, Patrick delivers the following message to SpongeBob.
Are we permitted to blaspheme and slander the oh-so-great Lord Bob?
Saying, quote, "Are we permitted to blaspheme and slander the oh-so-great?" In another post, it follows the same theme, but this time features Squidward. This video originally being pulled from the episode of The Sea Bear, where Squidward denies all of SpongeBob and Patrick's advice on how to avoid one.
He's tenderizing the ground!
Of course!
One of the more disturbing posts that I was able to find on this account is a video with the description stating, "Yellowman, please expand your horizons." And within the video, it starts off fairly normal, but then quickly shifts into Patrick telling SpongeBob to expand his horizons by eating the chips.
Eat barnacle chips. They're delicious.
Chips are to me as what the golden calf was to Moses, a false god, an idol.
Yellow man, expand your horizons. These chips are not for normal consumption.
The entire video has this very strange undertone where SpongeBob rambles about the chips he just ate, saying that to him they're what the golden calves were to Moses, a false god. And that entire phrase having roots in Christianity, specifically in Exodus 32, where in that story the golden calf represents the mercy of God. So yeah, some pretty weird stuff going on in this video. But yeah, for the most part, this entire account seems to pretty much have the goal of feeding you a combination of the strangest, unnerving videos that leave you questioning what you just watched. And the last video I did want to include is one of SpongeBob and Patrick visiting the Jellyfish Museum. However, in this video, the item on display is replaced with this face. The description reading, "Party City causes agony."
Touch. Touch.
Overall, this is just a very strange account.
Wow, man, that was pretty good. I wish I could watch more of that guy. Well, it's funny you say that because I just happened to have featured in a video on his channel, so you can watch more of him and see more of me there. Okay, you really didn't have to tell it to me like an ad read, but alright, I'll check it out. By the way, I still have more, so, you know, let's watch that too. You know, I've always felt like it would be cool to see horror creatures from a different perspective. We always see them in the light of villainy, beings that are there to torment us and generally just cause strife. I mean, even the Dogman earlier is a great example of this. But look at this guy. It just wants you to live a little bit longer. That's what I like about Not Racky. Don't get me wrong, as you can see here, the designs are still quite terrifying. I mean, I don't know about you, but I don't remember Santa looking like this. I don't think you really want him coming down your chimney, am I right? It's pretty cool seeing our main character, who represents the owner of this page, interacting with these terrifying beings in a positive way. I mean, let's look at some examples here. I'm definitely not trying to pad out this segment because it's probably 30 seconds worth of content right now. I'm sure you'll relate to these, by the way, like getting a present on New Year's. Obviously, you want to show off this present to your good friend, and your other friend would also obviously want to join in. Or maybe an existential conversation with your friend about if you're real or not. Everyone's had those. Oh yeah, watching TV with your friends. Yeah, I don't know, I mean, I've been on Instagram for days, so I don't really do that anymore. But either way, I think it would be nice to see more stuff like this. Maybe even an actual series. Not necessarily a full-on analog comedy as this commenter put it, but maybe something where every creature isn't bad. Maybe some of them ally with the main character and help them defeat a threat or something. I don't know, I think that would be cool. But yeah, that's really all the pages I gotta show you, and I'll see you in the next one. That was really good, man. Are you planning to make more of these? Thanks, man. I guess I'm just a natural. You know, maybe I will. Or maybe we'll end up being reoccurring characters in different videos that showcase media. I don't know. Okay, that was a very odd statement to make. I think you probably need some sleep. Yeah, you're right, man. Seriously, go to bed. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Yeah, I will. Good night. Good night. Maybe I'll just look at some YouTube channels. You know, just for a little bit.